best all week long.
Well, you said he was on a mission. I mean, and 7 in a row, even though he didn't look comfortable. This is the result. See the room he gives it. You're right. I only threw a hook like that in my dreams.
Yeah, the problem is you had to wake up, right?
I threw one like that in 1959.
I heard about that. I never saw it.
And there were newspaper articles printed up, I heard. This shot in the 8th.
Hold it.
How about some help with a 10? That one crashing a little bit high, and Semiz holding on for dear life. Ends up with a 10 pin in the 8th. Nice round of applause for Teata, who started with 7 sterling strikes.
Well, he gave us a thrill there for a while. We could have entered on a real high note.
Yep. He's in the driver's seat right now, though. Leads by Route 66. No mistakes now for Semiz.
A lot of our audience will remember that, but some won't then. Route 66.
I'll take a moment now as well to thank our producer George Smith and director Kent Samuel. They have done just a superlative job all summer long, and have brought you all the pictures and the stories of the '88 Summer Tour, and done a marvelous job in the process. Hats off to those gentlemen for putting up with Mike Durbin and I for 12 consecutive weeks.
And I think Dick has hit the nail on the nose right on the head here, that he's just fighting his release, and maybe that thumb just puffed up a little bit, and he just wasn't able to get that clean release that he had there going against Kowalik and early against you.
It certainly did, Mike, because he had to keep putting his thumb in the thumb hole to get it down.
Dick, there's a question that I want to ask you in just a moment, but we also want to make sure that we promote tonight's Sports Center program. John Saunders and also Bob Lee, they'll have an in-depth interview with Lawrence Taylor, who is facing a suspension right now from the NFL for drug abuse. Want to make sure you stay tuned. Lawrence is going to speak out and tell you his side of the story. What a tremendous player, and what a difficult fight he has right now.
Well, see, he's pulled that thumb all the way out, and that's the reason he's getting that early release and losing the ball.
And lost the speed, right. He's just lost that zip he had. You know what I used to do when that would happen to me, when my thumb would swell up, is I'd take a handkerchief or something, wrap my thumb in it, and then jam it into the ball. That would compress the thumb, and I'd be able to throw it for the next shot or two.
Or double your thumb up in the thumb hole as much as you possibly can to get that blood out.
Ooh. Well, not bad. 4 out of 5. A pretty good run. Some specific numbers, 157 for Billy-Walden. And speaking of graphics and numbers, Janice Devine, our graphics operator, hats off to her as well. Everything that you've seen all summer long, she has provided us. We call her Magic Fingers here on the Summer Tour. And Magic Fingers as well for Teata Semiz. Dick Weber, did you ever win a title as easily as Teata's going to get this one here this evening? They just never seem to happen that way.
I don't know. I really can't remember. The last 2 titles I've won was given to me. I stole one from Carmen Salvino, not in Las Vegas, and then last year I stole one from J.B. Blaylock when he missed the 10 pin against me. So
if you keep that up, we could give you 10 to 20. Of course, they backed out. Basically, Durbin won all of his by backing in, from what I understand.
Now they all count.
Nice going, partner. Thanks to Mike Durbin also for a great summer tour. And I don't know, we have a lot of fun and create a lot of havoc at times, but I'm hoping, partner, you and I will be back next year to get a chance to chat one more time.
And the most thanks, I think, have to go to our viewers for watching and putting up with us, and we hope they've enjoyed that our presentation. We do have a lot of fun doing it.
May I say a few words on behalf of the PBA members, Denny and Mike? We certainly appreciate your commentary and your instructions and your comments about the different bowlers and everything. It's been really nice, and thanks to ESPN too, because it's been an asset to the Professional Bowlers Association, I feel.
Bowling, it's been marvelous on ESPN. A big 1989 coming up. And speaking of large victories, Teata Semiz, if you're going to win, you shoot 268. That's the way to put the nail in the coffin.
Well, he didn't have to do any adjusting during the game, Dan. He had him pretty well wired.
We pretty much talked about what he was going to have to do to win. And when you come out and start with the first 7, that's a good indication that you're on the right track. Billy-Walden trying to finish things up, and for Billy, an outstanding week, a check worth $5,000. But Teata Semiz, the winner of the $75,000 Columbia 300 Senior Open. And Semiz is picking up on the Seniors Tour PBA-wise like Chichi Rodriguez did on the PGA Tour, Dick Weber.
That's number 3 for him, and he's closing in on that money, too.